Right, I'm ready, Kieran, when you are.
Yeah, I'm ready. Sorry. Just brushing up on the notes I'd made.
It's okay. Good afternoon, Kieran. How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good to hear. Good to hear. It was a rough game tonight for you.
It was for the old team.
Well, yeah, for all of us. I mean, you got in your head kicked in, weren't you, a bit?
I wouldn't say
Well,
that.
you were kicking other heads in as well.
No, I wouldn't say that either.
It was a bit of a rough one.
Yeah, there was a bit of
I think you got
argy-bargy.
I think you're on your last warning, both of you.
Not at all. That was all him. He was the guy, he was the fellow who had me in a headlock near.
Yeah, that was bad, that actually, wasn't it?
And he actually pulled us after I threw his hat on the floor, which wasn't violent in the slightest.
You did 2-foot him just before you
I
pulled
did
his hat off.
2-foot him.
Kieran,
I won the ball. I'm still convinced I won the ball.
with your studs.
No, studs weren't raised. You can't. How
Okay.
can I 2-foot someone? You can't slide in five-a-side.
No, you jumped in. That was
No,
what was impressive.
No, I don't think I jumped in. No, about that. I apologised after anyway.
Yeah, well, it's I always do that with 5 sides. It's a game. Everything gets away from you, but you never actually mean it.
Yeah.
And you got to understand that about them as well. Like at the end of it, you just got to have no hard
I
feelings.
did mean that hat swipe though.
Why?
'Cause he was making a mockery of us.
He wasn't
like-
doing anything good. He was just annoying.
Yeah, I know.
Like he wasn't like getting past me. That's why I didn't dive in. I'm like, just keep doing it with one goal in it.
Yeah.
It's not like the flying, is it? I have some good news. We have our first unknown subscriber.
Do we?
Yeah, we have a randomer, like a person we don't know.
Bloody hell, who's that?
He's got a funny name. I don't know what it means. But yeah, he's
Do we actually?
begins with an M. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I'll show you. This ain't good for the watchers, but
My reaction there might be a bit underwhelming.
Look
but
at him.
I'm just thinking, why on earth is he subscribed? But thank you very much.
maybe he's interested.
Messiah J_FM.
Big up. The first guy we've known. I think everyone else is people we know, but yeah,
I'm not even sure I've subscribed.
I've not either. I don't want any. It's like liking your own Instagram post, and I don't want any. You know,
Get the ball
trying to-
rolling.
I'm not trying to front.
You can
Yeah,
get the
yeah,
ball
I guess
rolling.
so. Guess so.
I'm gonna subscribe when I get home. Actually, just make that turn that 5
Yeah.
into 6.
And then me to 7.
Yeah,
It's a good shout.
I need to get the. Yeah, that's quite big actually. Our first unknown subscriber.
I thought that. Like, I was really surprised the other day when I saw it.
Can you see whether he views our stuff? Can you see who views our videos?
So I was talking to Tom, who's done this sort of stuff. One sec. These headphones sometimes need a whack. He says you can see everything. Like I should be able to see who all the 5 subscribers are, but I can't. Can only see 2. So recent subscribers, I can only see 2, but the count's obviously 5.
Who
so.
are the subscribers? Harry Greaves, I saw that.
Yeah, so that's Madeline's brother. Madeline's one of them. Don't know who the rest are.
We might have a couple unknown
I'd be
subscribers.
very surprised. I reckon Tom's probably one.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, we're very appreciative of Message_FN. Keep it up, big lad.
We don't know whether that's a lad or a lass.
Sorry, yeah.
Could just be a bot.
That'd be so disappointing. He's got 11 subscribers. No bot's getting 11 subscribers.
He's got
no
11
videos.
subscribers.
Yeah, he's got no videos.
Drop
So.
him a follow back. Is that how it works?
Just do it.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it. First 100 subscribers get a follow back.
And stay tuned. We've got a massive giveaway. It's worth quite a bit of money actually. But when we hit 500,000 subscribers,
Oh, right, yeah.
stay tuned.
We're giving a Rolls Royce away at 500 subscribers. 500,000, sorry.
Yeah, 500.
500,000.
I have to self-sabotage that.
Yeah.
You can make these false promises for like 500,000 because no one will remember.
Let's make a meme coin. Have you seen what the New York mayor did?
No?
The ex-New York mayor after, Maldani's one.
Hmm.
The one who's handed over on the day of his, like, you know how there's a lot of press when you're handing over the keys and stuff. He came out wearing this cap with his new meme coin on, like something about New York and anti-Semitism. Had it going for a day, had $500 million market cap, which means the value of everything in there, and it just dropped. It was a rug pull. So this mayor on his last day just went, fuck it, I need some money before I leave. Just pulled the rug on all these people who bought his coin. How bad's that?
That's pretty scummy, that.
Mad.
I mean,
It's mad to do. especially if it was a person in power. That should become illegal. You know, like how
It
Logan
should be,
Paul
yeah.
did it.
Yeah, it should
All
be.
these people have done it. Should be illegal, but it's not because it's like free will a little bit.
They probably have the opinion, well, enough people hate me anyway. Maybe not. Why don't I get a few more and get a bit of money for myself?
Well,
But
there's that. It's also
some of us are just born with a conscience, aren't we?
yeah, cursed. It's the same thing as like if you're on the street and someone asks you for a tenner and scams you for a tenner, it's your fault for getting scammed, kind of thing. I think that's why they can't. How could
Yeah, but you're not
rule
going to
it?
give someone a tenner on the street if they ask you for a tenner.
You're not going to buy a meme coin, but some people do. You know,
I've actually given away to a very lucky homeless man in Liverpool £20.
that you made his night.
Yeah, I was having a good
How
time
happy
myself.
was he?
Was he?
What did he say anything?
Well, he assured me it was for accommodation, and I pressed him, and he stayed pretty strong, saying it was for accommodation. But who knows? He could have gone around
Yeah,
the
you
corner
never
and
know.
bought something.
I had it. Some of them make a hustle out of it. There was this guy
Oh, they
in
do,
Leeds,
yeah.
and it was real. This is. He had some real dedication to whatever drugs he was on or the hustle. I think something's wrong with this camera. It keeps.
Lagging.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's real on the recording. Sorry for everyone at home. He had a fucked up leg, and he would show it you. And I don't mean like half a leg. I don't mean anything disrespectful. His leg was fucked up. It had been like chewed up by a dog or something.
Ooh.
Like his leg was open. It was an open wound. And he caught me in first year. And I went, he was like, can you help me out here? And I'm like, let's go. I'll go shop and get you some bandages or something. Put it up.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't want that. And that's when I clocked something was wrong. I was like, well, we'll get you an ambulance. That looks really bad.
Yeah.
His leg was open.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you couldn't see bone. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
it was that bad. And anyway, he was like, nah, just give me 100 quid and I'll sort myself out. And I'm like, what? And then he goes, just 20 quid, something, I need something. And you soon clock on. I was like, well, I'll just get you ambulance and we'll be sorted. You don't need anything then.
Yeah.
And then you clock on, it's a bit of a scam. And as the year
That
goes
was
on,
a scam to pull.
it was working. Loads of people then, I spoke to him about it because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And then loads of people saying, yeah, I saw him the other day. I gave him a tenner. Loads, and it works. When you show people something like that fucked up on the leg, they can't help but help. It does work. Have you ever heard of the time we got robbed by homeless people?
No. It speaks to you and the people you were with.
Yeah, it was a bad night. Will and Mahat wanted an eighth, and they were just asking anyone on the streets for this eighth. Anyone, you know, it works sometimes in university.
Was this the one where it resulted in someone banging on the door?
It was a bit worse than that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard the story before.
Yeah,
Are you
well,
gonna
yeah. I'll tell the boys and the girls,
Okay.
the women. We were asking, not we. They were asking everyone on the street, just, do you have a number? Do you have anyone I could ask for weed? And then, so usually it works, especially around uni time and when you're at night. Someone's selling something. We get to, for anyone who knows Leeds, we get to the shipyard inn. Is it called the shipwreck? Something like that.
Dry dock.
Dry dock.
Bloody hell.
I was there for 3 years.
Yeah, I know. I got there every time on the Headingley Crawl.
here.
What's it called?
The Otley Run.
The Otley Run.
It was that's one of the best runs. One of the best pub crawls.
Excellent cauliflower wings, weren't they?
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
They did a wings night actually. I never went to it. I love a place that does a wings night.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got to there on the grassy bit, and this guy just emerged out of nowhere, and he goes, "Yeah, I know someone. Give me a minute." And he went behind the ship, brought another guy on an old bike, and it was very clear at this point that they weren't.
About it.
Yeah, but the small hope in them that they did have something was enough to keep them talking to him. And this guy was coughing lungs up. He didn't look well. Saw him 2 weeks later in a wheelchair being ushered out the hospital, so he wasn't well. Anyway, they said it's 30 quid and we'll just give it. We've got to run back home and bring it you. And I go, no, we'll just come to the gaff with you. We're no harmos, whatever. And Will and Mahat are following him there. They've given him the money already, obviously. And then they just run. One guy's on a bike and the other guy's so anyway, Mahat's off running after him. And it was a big argy barge at the door. And all of a sudden, these guys come out and they go, we don't know who you are. It was clearly them. It was unbelievable play.
Yeah.
These two guys we just had a half an hour conversation with. We're just going, yeah, I don't know who you are. And Will Mahat wanted the 30 quid back, obviously, and I don't really blame him for it. It was like, we don't care, just give us the money back. And he said, who are you? Don't come to my door asking for money. I don't know who you are. And all this. Anyway, they soon abandoned that and they went, look, we don't know who you are. And then just pulled out a knife. It was a kitchen knife.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything big. Like a buttering knife. It wasn't like a...
It was a butter
Yeah,
knife.
it was nothing. But he pulled out a knife. And then he threw it at one of them.
That wouldn't even go into you.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't do anything. And then one of them shouts, get the throwing knives. Get the throwing knives.
At that point, I'd be gone.
More butter knives. Just starts throwing butter knives out.
Fucking hell, Missy's going to be fuming in the morning when she
I'm
goes to
still-
butter her bread.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that. It's like they're going to have nothing in the house anymore. I'm stood way back with Matt. And then my hat's getting really leery. And starts banging on the door saying, give us the bloody cash back now. And he comes out with 4x4s now, a piece of wood. Starts conking people with it. But only in the doorway. He wasn't like being aggressive. He was just defending his
Property.
doorstep.
Yeah, yeah. Because he didn't know you. Or so he said.
That was what was unbelievable because it was definitely him.
Yeah.
And my hat was just facing these blocks of wood to the face and gripped them. And so just started going back. And then he got in the house and it was one of them where it was like, well, I don't want to break an end, so I just want my money back. So he then back out the house, gave him the wood bag and said, please can I? He just went, no, and leave it. So it was just one of them. My hat just kept getting hit by things, but it was mental. We had to leave it.
It sounds like a lesson learned.
Yeah, I'd never do I'd never get involved in anything like that
Not
again.
that it sounded like it was you that was
It
pushing
wasn't.
for it anyway.
I was no fuel in that fire,
Yeah.
but it was a crazy night. It was a good story though. It was a funny one when we got back. We just went, what's just happened there? You know, you can't believe how you've just spent your night. But yeah, it was a good time.
Anyway, it's our new weekly segment. We were just discussing about it before the episode, before the record, and we're going to do a weekly segment about interactions with homeless people and how they've taken money off our friends.
Get yours ready for next week.
Yeah, well done.
Oh,
Right, anyway. New Orleans, from Nashville to New Orleans.
from Nashville to New Orleans, the jazz country, the parade country.
The home of Elvis.
New Orleans?
Yeah?
Ah, Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's
Oh,
not
got
far.
that
If you did
got
want
that
to,
well wrong, but it's nearby.
glad to see you did your research.
Well, a lot of the things I read just spoke about Elvis, so I'm guessing that was the surrounding areas.
It's
of New
really
Orleans.
close.
Yeah.
That's why it's not far at all.
Sound like I don't know anything about Elvis now. I don't really.
In terms of New Orleans, yeah, none of us do. It was a 50, 60 star, so
Got
we're
a
not going to
second
know
cousin
much.
called Elvis.
Really?
Yeah. He didn't like his name, so he now goes as Aaron.
That's a funny name to change to. I know he's Irish, but
No, he's not. It's my dad's side.
so he just went for that.
He's still legally called Elvis because his dad was an Elvis fan, but his mates call him
crackers. I
Aaron.
do not understand people who do that.
Yeah, I know.
I do not get it.
Might have been funny at the time, but then when you're checking your kid into reception,
It's got
primary school,
Elvis.
yeah.
It's like when you call your dog something really embarrassing and you're shouting after it in a park.
I always thought I'd do that though.
Like what?
Like a big bruiser bulldog, call like if it was a woman, call her like Margarine.
Margarine, and you call her Marge for short. So
Yeah.
that's quite. I like Marge
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a dog. My two names are
Bobby and Abby.
Bronson, because my name's Charles, and his name would be Bronson,
Okay.
or Jerome.
Jerome. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Just that'd be nice.
Yeah.
It's a cool name for a dog.
Yeah, it is.
So New Orleans. It's a beautiful looking place.
How far's the drive from Nashville to New Orleans?
Let's get it up. I think it'll be similar to last week.
It didn't look too heavy. Like it could be done in half a day.
Easy. Yeah, I think
Like
it's
maybe 5-6 hours.
let me get before. So what I've noticed every time I share the screen way too early, and you can see like my address on it and everything. The drive is. Let me share the screen. Scene 2. The drive is 7 hours and 30 minutes, which is a lot longer than the last one. The last one was 2.5 hours.
No, it's 7 hours 31 minutes.
What did I say?
30.
Oh, piss off. we could, if you were interested in Elvis, go to the Memphis, which is where he's from, on the way, but it's an extra hour. I'm not that interested, but if you were, I would do it.
I'm not that interested.
I don't know what else is there. There's a flood warning as well, so.
Maybe best avoid it then.
Oh, no, there's a flood warning on both of them. But yeah, so it's a 7.5 hour drive, so that's a full day driving, which isn't too bad. I hope those pics aren't showing on the actual thing. Anyway, yeah, and from our research, before we go into it, we've decided we think around 2 to 3 days will be the right choice again. So
we do go through Birmingham. We can see whether the US Birmingham has funny accents and really nothing going on.
That's what's mad about. If you compare the UK to America, it's crazy how many different accents there are in such a small area of UK compared to such a large. I know there's different
compared
accents.
to something that would just be a state in America.
Like that drive alone, what we're doing there is more. It's probably from middle of Scotland to London. Think of
comfortably. Yeah.
Think of all the different accents in that compared to just from Tennessee to.
Well, just Manchester to Liverpool is probably the biggest.
There's like 3 different. Yeah. It is mad. And we reckon about 3 days maybe there because we're big into music, much like we said in Nashville. New Orleans is not country music, but it's a jazz music and blues, which will be really cool. There's some really new, well-known jazz clubs.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah, one's called the Spotted Cat. That has like some. It's one of the.
I read about the Spotted Cat.
It's got the most historic reputation and you know.
It's coastal as well. There might be a nice beach. I didn't read about any nice beaches.
I don't know if it's a beach job.
Is that area not?
I don't know. I think it's.
I don't see any sand on that
I think it's more like bloody cliff edges and stuff. But maybe
right.
It's the place that's been hit. Look, hell, it is a long way away, isn't it? Yeah, no beaches there,
isn't there, in and around New Orleans?
I think it's like that's where Hurricane Katrina came through really bad as well. Like it decimated it at one point.
No wonder there's loads of swamp tours going on.
Yeah, look at that. Just spots of
Check
land.
out some gators.
There's people that'll live there as well. I find that mad. You know when you find that people just living there in like those islands just off the top of Scotland, and there's 100 people live there for no reason.
Yeah, Lammy worked on one of them islands for a while.
Did he?
Because they do the infrastructure for BT, don't they?
Wow.
So they laid a load of Wi-Fi for him.
How did he get up? Did he fly or drive?
He drove up and then they got the ferry across the Isle of Arran, I believe, just off the west coast of the tip of Scotland.
What did he make of it?
He said it was crazy. Like, one pub, one restaurant, one takeaway.
Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah. He said he actually quite liked it.
It's a village.
Played a bit of golf up there.
Really?
Yeah. Left his clubs. That's the only reason I know. I don't know whether there's a golf course or just a field.
Field with a hole.
Yeah. They made do.
What more do you need? So yeah, the Spotted Cat has one of the historic jazz clubs there, but there's loads of different ones. And the main area we're probably going to chill out in is the French Quarter,
which looks sick.
It looks well cool. It's Kieran didn't notice, but it's known for its filming on Focus. I don't know if anyone's a big film.
Everyone's watched
film
Focus.
Geeks out there.
Everyone's watched Focus.
It is one of those films that there's not many people who haven't watched it.
I think it came on Netflix as well. Certainly everyone watched it after that.
It was my brother who showed it me back when I was like 12.
Oh, I didn't watch it then. I watched it when I was like 18.
Well, you didn't watch a lot of films when you were younger, did you?
I did, but not these grown-up films that you keep saying you watched when you were 12. You know what I mean about pickpocketers? When I was 12, I was watching bloody Marvel and Disney.
Too innocent.
Yeah.
No, well, my brother showed it me and I lost my mind. One, the show was sick, but I'd obviously never seen Margot Robbie before, so my head was all over the shop. Watched it about 5 times. But it's known for filming there, and this is, I don't know if anyone knows the scene, when Will Smith is stood there watching Margot Robbie do basically her interview, where she practices pickpocketing everyone during Mardi Gras down there. But I thought it was just a fun fact for everyone.
New Orleans is very well known for its celebrations of Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Which I believe is Ash Wednesday for you viewers at home.
I've got no idea. What even is Ash Wednesday? Let me know.
So you get the ashes on your head. It's the day after Pancake Day, the day before Maundy Thursday. The start of Lent.
I've never done any of that, mate.
I've never given up anything. My priest always preached that it was about doing something extra rather than giving something up. So when I was very young, I used to give up chocolate, but then after a few inspiring homilies by the priest, he was like, "Yeah, you got to do something extra rather than giving something up."
What was your extra? Or did you never do?
Well, I was like 7 or 8, so I might have said, "Yeah, I'm going to make my bed every morning," something like that.
You're a better 7-year-old than I was.
Which I did, and I still do.
I do that now. Yeah,
Act-
yeah. I used to.
I actually genuinely started that for Lent when I was like 8, and I've
That's mad.
done it every morning.
Jordan
since.
Peterson was the reason I do it.
Really?
He said if you start the day off doing one thing right, you'll.
Oh, it's a small
more like,
win.
Yeah, like you're more like. Have you heard it before?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I've
basically
heard-
I think
I've
what
heard
it
the
is.
principle.
Yeah. I heard that when I was like 16. I think 17, 16. I just never stopped doing it. It was kind of true because then you come home to it and it's nicer. You know, as opposed to you looking, you just go, oh god.
My brother leaves it. It knocks me sick.
I couldn't
Tell him
live
on
like
I tell him on the daily. Sometimes it annoys me and I make it from.
Mads is like that. I
Oh.
can't stand it. It's filthy.
It's not,
It's not filthy, but you come in. Well, she washes her sheets a hell of a lot more than I do, so
Yeah.
I'm more filthy. But at least I make them.
Mm.
But I had some weird bed habits when I was young. I used to like go to bed ready for the school day the next day. Did that quite a lot.
In your school uniform.
Yeah, I knew one. I could have a shower and then I'd get in the school uniform and go to kit.
That's incredibly weird.
And then I'd wake up.
It's one of the weirdest things I've ever found out
I've
about you.
always been like this. I hate getting up. So it meant that I
How
never,
do you sleep in a collar? I suppose when you're young,
Well,
you
you
have like
take
a
the
soft
collar
collar,
off
don't
until
you?
I take
Yeah.
the button off as well. But yeah, I'd never have breakfast. So literally 5 minutes before the car started, they'd just call me up and I'd put the tie on,
What?
put the shoes on, and I'd just go.
What?
So most of the times you saw me at school, I'd woken up maybe 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I
half
could
an hour
tell.
ago. Yeah. Don't blame me.
I couldn't do that. I always need 30, 40 minutes to myself. In the morning. Not to myself, like I just sit
I'm
there
like an
thinking.
SAS soldier, mate.
Just take my time.
I'm just ready.
Do what I
I
need
get
to
up
do.
ready. I stopped doing it after a while. I used to
Thank God.
after that then, but I felt weird not wearing stuff in bed. Like till I was like 18, 19, I used to wear stuff to bed. Like I used
Just
to put
pajamas.
no hoodie,
Hoodie
and,
to bed.
hoodie and like joggers or something.
I've never slept in a hoodie in my own bed.
Yeah, it's
That's
a weird
weird.
feel. I'd never do it now.
Yeah, that's
it was
weird,
really,
that.
I was weirdo. It was basically my mum's house was so cold, which you experienced, that all night you'd be that cold. You're like, well, I don't want to risk it.
Mm.
I used to go to bed, hood up, socks on, just trying to go get like, please, just get me through the night.
kit.
But yeah, no, it was a weird time. And then it was Imogen who stopped me. She went, "What are you doing?" And I put a hoodie on for bed. She was like, Get it off." There's a lot of things I did that was weird that I didn't realise. But yeah, have you found anywhere specific in New Orleans in the French Quarter? Like, I'm not expecting.
Not
you to.
specifically in the French Quarter, no.
Oh no, you've seen it outside of the French Quarter.
Just the food, yeah.
Go on,
Well, there's a few. Let me refer to my list that I've made.
go for it. We'll
So there's a
search them up.
few local delicacies, one of which well, they're very well known for their crawfish boils, which we've already spoken about as much as
Your
the
love
Deep
of
South
crawl.
is.
Yeah, we've
But
discussed
they're
the
known
crawl.
for their jambalayas. And
Do you know where at? Is there any
These-
like must have scran spots? Or
no,
just-
but there's these very small, they're called like bayonets.
I've heard, yeah.
Very small pieces of like choux pastry with a dusting of sugar. Maybe icing sugar.
But yeah, we're zoomed in here, aren't we?
They're very well known for these anyway. Cafe du Mondo, that's what
Cafe du Monde
John
is a place.
Thompson
Ooh, I like the
recommends
look
as
of
well on
them.
this blog that I've been reading.
I really like the look of them. They're right up my street. Them. What's inside them? Nothing.
You can get a few plain ones, or you can just get some obviously filled with maybe a little bit of custard, maybe a bit of praline.
Yeah, with the coffee, they'll be amazing.
Yeah, they will be.
Wow, that's a game changer.
And remember cash, because Cafe du Monde, which is best known for them, only take cash.
I'm gonna be. Let's not say that on the podcast. Actually,
What?
I was gonna say I'm gonna take loads of cash because I feel like we're gonna need it.
Rob us on this trip. Not that anyone will find us.
You'll struggle. So Cafe du Monde is where we need to be at.
And they
Right,
say
okay.
if you want crawfish, you want to go to Frankie and Johnny's.
I'm gonna have to try it now.
Frankie and Johnny's.
Crawfish, Frankie, and Johnny's.
Frankie and Benny's came up. They're not serving crawfish.
They're done with now.
It looks so American.
Is it in New
that, doesn't it?
Orleans?
Actually, it could be somewhere in Oldham. That.
It
Yeah,
could
it's
be
in-
anywhere.
It's in New Orleans.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
sweet. That does look cool. I've been a place like that in Florida, a similar vibe. That looks well nice. I don't like. Well, I do like fish, but it's just never my go-to. But I do really like
Well, it's-
shellfish.
It's a lot of work for a minimal amount of meat.
I think we said this last time the crawfish came up, but
Yeah,
I
we
kind
might
of
have done.
like that.
Yeah.
Like
I
with
don't like-
tangerines, I like the work.
Oh, I do. That's
I
why
peel
like
the
them.
membrane off though as well.
Yeah, I do.
The white stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
As much as I can, anyway. I'm not
Yeah.
nitpicking.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons
impressive.
why they're my go-to, because it takes quite a long time to eat.
I enjoy the work of it. I like.
It's
not
also
rushy.
another local delicacy is gumbo, which is a New Orleans staple.
Gumbo.
Yeah, gumbo, spelt as it sounds. It's a stew-like
It's
dish
a soup, yeah.
with various meats, seafood, and vegetables served over rice usually.
Heavily seasoned, rich stew from Louisiana. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, that looks really nice.
Looks nice from what.
This food's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
This is the first place I'm excited for the food.
That's very
properly
much.
excited.
Maybe that's why they're also well known for the jambalaya, because that's pretty much
That'd go
jambalaya,
well
but
with it.
jambalaya just has rice through
It
it.
has rice in it.
It's pretty much paella.
So where's the must-go place for that?
It's saying
Gumbo.
the Munch Factory.
Best place to eat it.
The Munch Factory.
Oh bloody hell! It's come for Cheetah Mill.
Let's see.
Don't know how. For the best gumbo, head to New Orleans, the dish's birthplace, with top spots like Mr. B's Bistro. We need to write some of these down. The Cafe Nuando or whatever.
We've
it's
only
called.
got 7 hours before we get there to research stuff like this. And what we're going to do for Wi-Fi en route as well?
I'm gonna get an unlimited.
When we're in the back end of nowhere and we've got no phone signal.
I've thought about. No, I'm not gonna do it. But Starlink would be the only option.
Set it up on the RV.
But it costs. Do you know how much it costs? It's like £300 just for the unit,
Yeah.
and then there's the whatever the monthly is. Whatever, you know, like how broadband has a monthly cost.
I'm just wondering, are we going to be able to upload something on mobile data?
Now we can log in on different places, Wi-Fi and stuff.
Yeah, good point.
And I was looking at some of these RV stop-off points. If we did want to do a stop-off at one point, like, you know, like an actual park.
Yeah.
They'll have Wi-Fi and stuff that
Yeah,
you can
of
connect
course
to
they
and
will.
stuff. But yeah, no, I'm looking to get like my own SIM with just unlimited, and then
Yeah, I'll be doing this
if we
as
all true, if we get lost, we'd all want to have an unlimited.
Oh, we'll all
SIM.
want our own
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, we would. I was gonna say if we all just get one and hotspot each other, but if we get lost, for sure. And then jambalaya. How the bloody hell do you spell that?
As it sounds.
Jambalaya. Images. I'm more after the gumbo.
Yeah,
I'm more
the
after
gumbo
the
looks
gumbo.
better, doesn't it? Looks a bit more authentic. You can get a bloody jambalaya as a ready meal from Tesco.
Really? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, my dad put me onto them. They're lovely. Like
Right.
I say, it's basically an English paella.
Very exciting. That looks class.
Oh, we're going to have to check this out.
What?
A place called Avery Island. It's 2 hours from New Orleans.
Avery.
It's the birthplace of Tabasco sauce. And I have Tabasco sauce every day.
I do like.
Well, not
Tabasco.
every day now. I now also go for honey and chili flakes on my eggs. But Tabasco sauce is the go-to usually. You can tour the Tabasco
Tabasco.
factory.
It's not worth 2 hours of the trip, lad.
I can't remember who I discussed this with, but maybe a few months ago I discussed. Is Tabasco sauce? Is that the name of the sauce or is that the name of the brand?
Both. I think it's both.
They've just got
A bit like
an ultimate monopoly.
a
on
bit
that
like
thing.
HP sauce is the name of the sauce and the brand.
Yeah, but they've got an ultimate monopoly of
Yeah.
it. Like what?
It's just a chili sauce.
You can't describe Tabasco sauce. It's not just a chili sauce. It's a lot thinner and maybe a bit.
Is it a chili
vinegary.
oil?
I don't know what it is. It's
It's-
marvelous though. It describes it as a hot sauce here, but I don't think it's a hot sauce.
It is. That's
No, I'm not having it.
Spicy pepper sauce. Yeah, so it's not necessarily a chili. It's a spicy pepper.
Like, why has no one come up with a rival? Maybe
I've got one
maybe
in
this
right
is where
now.
I step up.
Oh, right, yeah. All I'm not going to go into that.
What?
But all your necessities for a hot sauce that you want to start is all about the bottle and nothing about the sauce.
Yeah, it's all well.
It's all
The
about
sauce
the
has got to be
bottle.
nice, but it's all about the bottle. Yeah, I agree. That's the best hot sauce bottle out there, actually.
Do you think?
Sim-
They've done it well. Yeah.
Glass, simple and clean.
They have done it well. Yeah, so that's the chilies involved in it, or the peppers. Them ones there.
Jake Paul carries on a mini bottle of Tabasco everywhere he goes.
Does he?
He said in an interview with Complex. I don't know whether
That's a
it's
good
true. or
shout.
not.
That is a good shout. I wouldn't mind that. You can never have too much.
So
But
we
yeah, and then you said there was a few swamp tours you wanted to do.
Oh yeah, see some gators. Only if it's only if we've got time. It would be pretty cool to do that. Go on one of those hover rafts if you know the ones with the big fan
I would
on
love
the
to
back.
do that. I would love to do that. I agree. I'm kind of gutted we can't see Florida in this trip. It's just no way we can do it, but like
No,
that,
I
I
know.
would love to go and see down there.
Well, that's best known for its geysers, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what's
Yeah,
made you.
yeah.
That's what made me think of it. But so there's a few things in New Orleans that I've found.
Cemetery number 2.
They're big on the cemeteries.
Yeah, they are.
I'm not doing another Graves episode.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
doing it. We did that in Louisville, and I don't think you can get much better than Muhammad Ali.
No, you can't.
Who was the other one? Oh, and the Colonel.
And the Colonel. Yeah, of
What
course.
more do you need? So there's a few cathedrals and architecture. The architecture does look really nice. I don't know if you've looked at some of the streets.
No, just the French Quarter.
That as well. But if you have a look here, I wish you could do that thing. They don't let you select images anymore on Google, which is ridiculous. So obviously we've seen this one, but that's obviously a lovely place. But that's one of the cathedrals there.
That's cool, that.
Yeah, I think that's a drawing of it, to be honest with you, but it's not far off it. But the architecture looks really cool there. Really different. It almost looks European there, you know, as opposed to American.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Looks very European, actually.
Like,
Prague.
yeah,
Prague-like.
like that doesn't look like anything I've ever seen in America. Like the pillars and that stuff that was happening in the 14 and 1500s, as opposed to they weren't even a lot. Like, this was still Native America back then. There's but yeah, so there's a lot to see architecturally, and then next I had the French market. I do love a market, especially a local market.
Oh,
You can find all
nip
sorts.
in a market, yeah.
But like I said, it's not one of those places that's got loads of things you have to go and do and see. It's one of those places that'll just be nice to be around, go to a few cafes, have a few, what are those desserts called? Battens or something like that. Yeah, bagnuts or whatever they're called. It'd be nice to have
Yeah.
a few of them, have
Yeah,
a
it
few
would.
coffees,
Getting
check
the-
out a jazz club, have a
Getting the
few
hustle
bottles,
and bustle of the place, yeah.
have a few bottle of wines, get Larry.
There seems to be a theme with pretty much starting from Kentucky down to Nashville, down to New Orleans. They're very big on the bourbon and whiskey. Like you
Yeah,
can see there, it says it second down as again. Bourbon Street. Like they just love the bourbon and whiskey.
I know. I'm gonna have to try and get into it. I can't do spirits.
I'm not really into
I
it.
can't do spirits at all.
Might do a little.
They knock me.
If there's like a trio on a menu where you do a little taster, I might do that. But
Yeah, I'd maybe do a little
Something
bit of a
like that.
taster if it'd be rude not to, kind
Mm.
of thing, wouldn't it? To not try it somewhere around there. But yeah, I'm more after the jazz when we come here. That's why I'm really excited for New Orleans. That's why it's on this trip. It's actually quite a big not out the way, but it's quite a big. It is kind of out the way. Like we could just go left instead of going straight down to New Orleans, but it's just somewhere I really want to go and see. And so does Kieran.
yeah,
think.
I really want to go.
So we're gonna make the effort to get there. So yeah, the jazz is what I'm most excited for because we went to Paris one year. Kieran had never listened to jazz before, and I had.
I hadn't.
And Paris is a big place for jazz. And I convinced him to go to a jazz club with me, and I think we were in there for about 4 hours.
Yeah, we were.
Had about 3 bottles of wine. We were absolutely
On a
hammered.
charcuterie board.
Oh yeah,
We went back the next night.
we went back next night, and I don't remember much of it of us being like anything problematic. And we got there, and they all went, "Hey!" Like they recognised it. I was like,
Yeah, they did.
"What did we do last night?"
Oh, crikey.
That was the night we got pickpocketed or attempted.
Yeah, attempted.
That was a really odd technique of a pickpocket. Trying to square up on us as in like football terms. It was very strange.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah,
They didn't
so
get anything, just for the views at home.
for those of you who are trying to get into jazz or are just interested, not getting into it, but just interested, I would recommend, and this is what I did to Kieran, outside the jazz club, I just played him one song. And it was Moon Dance by Van Morrison.
Oh, yeah, you did.
And I played it to his ear through a phone speaker like that, and I just went, that's what it'll be like in there, a little bit, roughly. And it kind of convinced you.
It was a lot
made you
better,
happy.
but
It
only
was,
a lot
of
better
course
because
it'll
it's
be
live.
better. Yeah, it's better. It's live, and they're all going crazy on it. A studio recording is never going to be proper jazz. Jazz for it to be jazz, well, it's kind of a lie, but you know, for jazz to be jazz, it has to be different every time. Every time you get on the set,
Yeah.
it's going to be different.
Well, you can take it for granted a bit when you're there, but the guys who were performing,
It's
there was like
mental.
4 guys, weren't there? They've obviously they've been playing that instrument and mastering that instrument for like 20 years, 25 years.
Blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like I've played piano since I was 5. I could never do anything like that. Like anything like that. It's amazing.
But you are good, but yeah, not on that.
No,
level.
I could never do that. Like it's it's really
They
cool.
could like improvise, couldn't they, just based off what the other were playing?
Well, it's all about knowing your scales and your charts, which sounds a bit trivial. But if you know what key you're in and what you have to stay in, then it's just about how quick you can move up and down a board and recognise in your ear what would follow that bass nicely or follow those drums nicely if it's your turn to freestyle. And it's I don't know it well enough. Like I stopped reading as much when I got older, reading music and practicing things like that. Whereas I just started to learn tunes and enjoy the music rather than trying to become a master of it or anything. But it's so cool watching them just go off on one. And it was like the thing I was telling Kieran is it's almost like they each get a go at freestyling the tune. So there's a tunes path and then they can each go off piste once each basically. And it's so cool when you see that they're kicking into their turn. And it's a dying art form and it should be reintroduced.
Well, just live music in general, isn't it? You get the same feeling even when there's a guy busking in the middle of the street.
It's exactly the same as a freestyle rap. It's the same impressive feeling as when you see Bugsy Malone on fire in the booth. Yeah. Like it's the same thing of like, whoa. All these kids who like fire in the booths would like jazz if they just took off the ballys and stopped being fronting on us.
Yeah, maybe they do like jazz when they've not got the ballet on.
Half these men are listening to Lily Allen on the drive home after playing Up on the Block.
Lily Allen?
Yeah, 100%. You never? Do you not know who she is?
I've heard of her. I couldn't name you one Lily Allen tune.
You definitely. You might not know it's her, but you definitely could. We're gonna have to cut this with the song, but
bloody hell, she's got some haircuts, hasn't she?
Lily Allen, most famous song.
What do you reckon she asked for at the hairdressers?
In that girl next door. I don't know how you don't like that song. She has loads anyway.
Just the first line, you were fucking the girl next door.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Some of the stuff we listen to as rap of rap music is a lot worse than that, Jim.
Yeah, it is, but it's just a weird start.
You just don't like the lady singing it.
It's not because she's a lady.
I stand with the women. Nice. I'm telling you, half these people are
you
just
can go in this LGBTQ plus bar then in New Orleans. That is apparently really big.
I mean, I'm not against it.
I'm not that against it.
I'm not against it. I've not been down Canal Street before in Manchester though. Tom says it's a great night out, but I've never done it.
I've never been out there.
No, I've never.
I've walked through it on a night out and bloody hell, some of the fellas
busy.
Some of the fellas there in wigs and makeup trying to get you into the clubs is crazy.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, like they've got like 6-inch heels on. Big.
I don't know how you walk in there.
Big bruiser towering above me saying, "Hiya lads, do you want to come in?" I was like, "Come on, Tony, are you kidding?"
I think that
I don't want to be too harsh. Like they can do what they want, but sometimes it's a bit much.
Yeah, a bit much. They are drag as well. They're not like transgender. They're people that.
No, I know they're out there drag.
No, I'm clarifying for the people.
Oh right, okay. Sorry, that might have come across a bit harsh.
I hate these man.
I didn't say that. Just said sometimes it's a bit much, the drag stuff.
Well, no, it's
a job.
They're trying to they're just trying to draw you in, and for some people that draws people in. Like it clearly worked on Tom.
It nearly worked on me out of curiosity. Like I just wanted to pick
what it is.
Wanted to pick his mind. Like, what on earth are you doing this for? Like that's what I wanted to ask him.
We had at work around Pride Month. We had a gay bingo. It was called. I think it was called that, something like that. It wasn't meant to be insensitive, and I got dragged along.
Yeah,
and not as in like I didn't want to go, but bingo in general doesn't fancy me.
I don't mind bingo.
It's an art.
What makes it?
It's a thankless task. Yeah. The prizes are never worth your time. I spent 2 hours at that table and earned nothing.
What? How did they make it gay, or was it just?
So there's a drag person reading out all the stuff, full drag. She was quite funny. Oh, he was quite. I don't know. I don't know what they like to call when it's.
When they're using their alias, they prefer like the name.
Maybe
like if it's Sugar or something.
Yeah, true. I think that's strippers, but yeah.
Sugar.
Crystal.
You can get Crystal. Yeah, you can get a drag person called Crystal.
Yeah, you could. And they basically played gay anthems. They called them. It was all very presumptuous, to say, well, that's a gay anthem. But anyway. And basically you had a sheet that had all these songs and you had to recognise the song, and I didn't know half the songs. A bit like how you know that song but you don't know it's Lily Allen Smile. Yeah.
That's often the case with quizzes and stuff when it comes to a music round.
And so, but the whole thing was a music round, and it was all bloody take that, not take that, 'cause that's not.
I don't know,
You know
but
what I
it's,
mean? It was direction, One Direction, and all that.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know the names of any of it. But it was good for the first bit. But then there was about 3 rounds, and it was getting a bit tiresome. But they were really funny. The drag person, like half their jobs being funny, not just dressing up.
Yeah. Can see that.
The performers.
Yeah, they're usually quite the character, aren't they?
Yeah.
Drag people.
There's actually like a real long history of drag. Like men wanting to dress up as women. And not
Sure
to
is.
be transgender, not
Yeah.
to be gay, just to do that as like a sport.
Mm.
Not a sport, but you know what I mean? Like a thing, an activity. Which surprised me when I found out. But yeah. So then after New Orleans, we're going to be heading to Houston. We're going to have a nice drive along
Hopefully we don't have any problems.
the Gulf of America now. Yeah, drive. That's what it's called now instead of the Gulf of Mexico.
They've not actually changed the name.
Yeah. Did
I
you think
thought-
that was fake?
I didn't think it was fake. I knew they were very much threatening to.
Oh no, they did it.
I didn't
That was
know.
like one of the first things he did.
I didn't know it had legally been changed.
Watch. I reckon it'll be on the maps.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, don't leave me. These maps could be a bit easier to use, couldn't they? Watch it here. The Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America. They put it in brackets.
underneath.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Trump's flown for that with Google. I'm surprised he's happy with that. But yeah, to have put it there, it must have mean something's happened, mustn't
Yeah,
it?
it does. Wow.
I think they have to do that. They have to do that just so people know where it actually is instead of getting
So
confused.
if I was to go in the sea, but at New Orleans, am I swimming in the Gulf of
America.
America? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to get it. Like I said, I think it's like New York. I don't think it's like.
You can't really go in.
I don't think
You don't
it's
wanna.
a place you'd want to go in.
Yeah.
It's just deep and dark, you know,
Yeah.
bit ominous. Could try it though, see if we can. But there'll be loads of stuff like that where we could go and
It's quite a drive, isn't it, from there towards Texas, isn't it?
to Houston. So yeah, so that's this is the last day before we get into Texas. We're in Louisiana still, I think. Where's New Orleans? Is it in Louisiana?
At this point, we're expecting to be like maybe 2 weeks into the road trip.
Yeah, so this
Maybe
is
just under two.
when I went. I think after New Orleans, we'd want to be
Just under 2.
just before mid-June, so maybe the 10th of June or something around there,
Yeah.
maybe the 8th,
11, 12. Maybe,
around there.
Yeah. Not
Given
too long.
it's a
because
day's drive as well. Don't forget. Yeah, that's true.
We don't want to spend too long on that first portion, do we? Because we want to spend a lot of time in Texas, and then the West
Yeah.
Coast speaks for itself.
I
You wanna
think-
spend
I
a lot
think-
of time there.
Austin onwards is going to be where we really settle in places
Yeah, yeah,
instead of just seeing what's there, seeing what's there, go.
Mhm.
I'm excited for this side a bit for a different reason. Like it's going to be beautiful, some of the stuff we see. Whereas even though it's going to be really pretty what we see over on the west, it's going to be more about what's there,
Yeah.
and the gaffs to go and see the rest, not the
I'm
restaurants.
excited
but
for
like
everything.
the food trucks in LA. That's one of the big things I'm going to be researching before we go.
I'm going to spend so much money on food.
That's going to be my only outgoing.
And I'm not going to feel guilty one bit.
You've
Yeah.
got to go, and you can't be sat there going, well, I can't get this one place that'll never be here again.
Yeah.
Because you're only going to be there once. You've got to
Yeah,
just
yeah.
bloody commit to it. And don't
Well,
think
New
about-
Orleans is very well known for its ghost, voodoo, and vampire tours, which I actually have no interest in doing.
Yeah, who would want to do that?
Jackie here says she actually felt a very real chill on the back of her neck.
I hate when people do that. Just lie. They just lie. It's like those ghost hunter shows. Have you ever watched them?
She talks about it very convincingly here, Jackie. I have seen them.
They all do that.
The
Those
ghost
ghost
hunter
hunters.
Yeah, but they have to play up to the camera, not our Jackie on this blog.
Not our kid. Yeah.
The reason they keep mentioning the cemeteries when you read up on New Orleans is apparently they have unique tombs. Like they have above ground tombs due to high water tables. Yeah, so anyway, we kind of wrote off these cemeteries that they keep talking about, but apparently they're pretty cool. They're above ground cemeteries and they're unique tombs that are above ground due to the high water table. Whatever that means. I don't have a clue. Let's find out. Where? Right.
Okay.
I'll give you your mic back.
The best biscuit on the market.
What biscuits are they? What biscuits are they?
Today's sponsor, McVitie's. Specifically the Shortcake branch.
Go on, I've never had one.
What?
This is a live reaction. I've never had
So
one.
it's dusted sugar with raisins and a biscuit.
Okay, I like raisins and biscuits.
Unbelievably like random.
Might be an unpopular opinion, but the best cookie out there. This is, I don't even necessarily agree with this myself, but an oat and raisin cookie is unbelievable.
I always wish they'd just take the raisins out of them bastards.
Not me.
It used to have more sugar on it before these bloody Jamie Oliver got his mitts in my business.
Yeah, they're nice.
Moorish.
Yeah,
Very Moorish. You can have about 12 of them at once.
Get on images there. These are the above ground tombs.
Oh, bloody hell. That is weird. Is that the one that's 2 hours out the way?
I'm not sure.
Tom's coming again.
Hello, Tom.
For those of you who remember
I
Tom.
your chair again.
He's not even excited about it.
When anyone will just see them.
Who are you?
Get on with them.
Pimp Tom. Pimping out all these girls.
I don't think this can go in.
Will there be dicks there? Gonna have some dick when I get there. I want dick. I'm not entertaining this anymore, Tom, because this is all wasted time. We can't put any of this in.
I'd love for it to go in. Do you mean how are we going to entertain them?
With our dicks, Tom, we're just gonna fuck. This definitely can't go on for the Kieran. This definitely can't go out. Talk about loose women. We can't put this out there.
I'm a big fan of loose women. I watch it every morning.
Hashtag loose women underneath the video.
I watch it every morning on Saturday.
Cockstones.
There was a small portion.
This is why you're here. This is why you're here.
There was a small portion there that could have gone in, but no.
Get this off, Tom. We can't use any of this.
I can't use this.
We're not putting his bloody cock on here.
He's not got his cock out. Yeah, I'm blocking it anyway. And we've got a small screen. They definitely can't see with that small screen. No offence, Tom, but it's a small screen.
Get out.
This has been a great segment.
Well, it's not even going in. This is a personal.
For you guys at home, we'll put this on the Patreon. It's got to be behind.
Yeah, we can put
it's got to be behind a paywall. I'm not sure they have any sports teams that I'm aware of. After reading about it, they weren't that big on sports.
It's no big deal. Yeah, I thought I knew about the Pelicans.
Pelicans.
So they have
I've heard of them.
They have a basketball team, and it does look like they have.
No, they don't have a basketball team.
Yeah, that's basketball. Trust me, Pelicans.
Nah,
what do you reckon that ball is?
It's an old team. Then they don't compete in the NBA. I'm willing to put my house. I don't even own my house, but I'm willing to put my house on the fact that they're not an NBA team. Thank you very much.
No,
they're not a team. The New Orleans Pelicans are not a team in the NBA. They might be renamed. They might be renamed. Let's get to the bottom of this now. We'll get to the bottom of this now. Just search the NBA table. They'll be in the East.
A team like this,
in the East Conference. There's no chance they're in the
NBA.
NBA.
Right there.
I've watched a lot of the NBA.
Are they playing anytime soon? Yeah, they're playing in 2026.
Oh, Zion Williamson. Yeah, I know them.
Zion
I know the
Williamson.
team.
It would be interesting. Teams like
we're gonna
this.
have to edit that out. That makes me sound really
100%
bad.
we're keeping it. And I'm getting your house.
I told you I don't own the deeds.
I don't own the
Chat
deeds.
to Gary about that.
That's a word not used often. That. Those are the kind of places.
I did not know what the Pelicans.
Those are the kind of places that might actually have cheaper tickets to go and watch them.
Yeah.
See how much a ticket is.
That Zion Williamson's a beast.
Massive guy.
Yeah, you're not stopping him. I can't believe. To be fair, they're very less.
11 quid.
Yeah, we'll be going there then. I'm not sure at what stage of the season that
March, show more.
They might be into the
April.
playoffs.
Show more. Just keep your fingers crossed.
Let's just hope there's another show more.
April.
Oh, show less.
Oh, God, yeah. So, yeah. April's...
yeah, it'll be the playoffs then.
Yeah, so we don't have any chance for that.
Well, maybe if they maybe they get into the playoffs.
I think the tickets will be more expensive then.
Undoubtedly, but more expensive than 11 quid. Still might not be.
Can't be that bad,
We'll
can
see.
it?
We'll see.
Zion is a pretty sick talent, actually.
Yeah.
Are you into many American sports?
Just basketball, which is why we're going to have to cut that out because it makes me look bad.
How much basketball have you... I struggle to watch
I
it 'cause
watched
what
an
time it's
awful
on.
lot of basketball at uni.
Did you?
Yeah, specifically the Philadelphia 76ers.
Why? It's a great
Because
team.
Hadj supports them.
It's a sick team to support, just aesthetically. It's a
Hadj,
cool team.
Hadj had a team. Hadj had a mate that supported him.
Well,
when
who did they have? The Sixers, the 76ers.
Yeah, it's the
then?
previous MVP, Joel Embiid, playing for him.
I didn't know he
Played for
there.
USA in the Olympics.
Yeah, no, I know
Tyrese
I know.
Maxey,
Don't
who's
know.
a bit smaller player. I'm not aware of what position he was, but he was the playmaker. They had James
point
Harden
guard.
James Harden for a short spell.
Wow, shit.
Tobias Harris.
Don't know him.
Um,
Well, I know two of the players.
Yeah,
three. Sorry, three. of the players.
Batum, Reed.
Mad.
So if George and Hadge watch this, or Jamie or Brad, they're the only ones who
They'll
are
all
going to
know.
know these references. But yeah,
I was
they're a good team.
when I was younger. I was always a Boston Celtics fan for some reason. No real reason. I just loved Rondo.
Rondo.
Really small,
Yeah,
black fella.
Like they won.
I think I just
They're not the last, but the one before last championship, didn't they?
no, I don't keep up with him. That's what I mean. When I was
know him.
younger.
I know him.
He yeah,
That's
no, he's
what
black.
I kind of meant when I said not black.
He
But
was a scrawny little guy, and I associated with him.
It was that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander who was the main guy on the previous championship winning team. Who did he
Mad.
play for?
No, I didn't know
OKC.
so-
OKC. And then the
Oklahoma
Celtics won it the year before
Oh wow,
with Jason Tatum,
sick.
Jalen
No,
Brown.
I didn't know that.
See, I just wanted to
do
show
know
off a little bit. Yeah.
Finally. Well, who are the Pelicans?
Okay.
Where are the Pelicans from? New Orleans. Have that. Celtics are the best known for Larry Bird.
Oh yeah.
He is mad. People don't mention him enough. I wonder how much
I
he set
feel like
back
they- feel like they do.
racism
Oh, they are. Yeah.
because of the white guy was doing better than all the black fellas.
Yeah,
They're still
yeah.
pushing it back, but he's well and truly been put in that grave now
Well, he
in
was
terms of that.
basically given the pass, wasn't he?
I wonder what it was like on the team for him. You know, like
Oh, they'd have called him a. No, I don't want to
God
say
knows,
it.
yeah,
But yeah.
they must have done.
They'd have
It must have been
embraced
such
him,
a
yeah.
weird one for him because he couldn't be more white as well. It was like
Yeah, I
white
know.
hair.
He was
Like,
so white, paler than me. Like, he was so white.
he was sick though. Like he couldn't miss. That was a great generation.
That was
of
where they were
basketball.
wearing shit shoes as well to play.
Converse. Yeah,
like
they were just
flat soled,
Chuck
no
Taylors.
spring. Yeah,
yeah, just
nothing to them.
cotton and rubber.
Like similar to what these guys are wearing nowadays to get back to that sort of feeling where you
Yeah.
have no support on your shoe.
People are deadlifting in those trainers
Yeah, I know.
basically now, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Mad, a great team though, Celtics. Everyone who says they're a Lakers fan, just hunting for glory. Of course.
We are going to be on the road trip around the time where it is the playoffs, so any big games will be expensive.
If I'm spending on any tickets, it's for the World
Yeah,
Cup.
of course,
Like in
of
my
course.
head. Like,
But we could maybe go to a college game. We could even maybe just shoot
tell
some
you what,
hoops with some kids in a
I'd love to
council
do that.
estate,
Put
even if it's
a bit
just
of a
that.
pickup game.
Yeah,
call
yeah.
it. I'd love
Yeah.
to do that. I'm pretty nifty with the ball.
Yeah, no, you are.
I don't know if you remember. I can't shoot though. My shooting's where I really like. I just have.
Well, we
always-
actually competed against each other in basketball the other day. The arcade
Oh yeah, I won.
basketball. Did you win?
I set that. Yeah,
Did
set
you?
the high score on your machine.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
That
That was on his second attempt, by the way. If you were to go off both of our first attempts, and I only had one attempt, I won comfortably. He then went again after getting his eye in.
You had the option to go again, and you said you trusted your score enough.
I'd never said that. I never said that. Kind of wish you had this on film now. I didn't.
It's all hearsay. No, you did beat me on the first go, but I then smashed you on the second. I got my eye in. You have to warm up.
And then we drew on the knock a clown down.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Yeah.
You got a few videos of that. Of what was it on?
I just got a video of you doing shit on that clown.
And
game.
then you did
Wait,
exactly
yeah,
the
then I did
same.
exactly the same.
Ooh, and then you hit the what was it? The 132 on the pins. We had a bit of an old school day the other
Nothing
day.
really.
Went to the bowling
132
alley.
for me.
What was that?
I'm just saying it's nothing really. 132.
I've never seen you hit over a 90. I don't.
Yeah,
think.
you have many a time, Charles. Don't lie. I'm
I
disappointed
was-
when I don't break 100.
I was one pin off 100.
Yeah, he was.
I was fuming. I was nowhere near you. You got away from us quite quickly in the sixth frame. I just couldn't. My eye wasn't in that day.
It's one of them games I find bowling. Sort of beforehand, I've got to have a word with myself that it's kind of just me versus me. Like, I've still got to try and be competitive, even though no one else is really near me score wise. Like, I've still got to try and push myself. You guys might understand with certain sports at home, but Charles does his best.
What did you make? I'm not even going to entertain that. What did you make of Marty Supreme? You went to watch that after?
Oh, it was sick.
Such
I
a good
really
film.
liked it. A sick film.
For anyone,
He plays such an unhinged character.
it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like for anyone who's aspiring to do anything out of the norm, it's such an inspiring film as
Yeah,
well. I
it
don't know if
is.
you found that.
Yeah.
It's a great
Disappointing ending. But
What's disappointing about?
without spoiling it,
Nah, spoil
he
it.
actually-
just spoilers. I'll put it up there.
well, it just turned out that he didn't go to the World
Finals.
Championships.
Yeah, they didn't let him in. Still,
World
yeah.
Championship finals and win. He didn't have the red ball introduced with the Marty Supreme brand.
That made
he
no
wanted.
sense yet,
I know.
because everyone said on that final match, with the other guy,
Yeah.
they were both wearing white, so it would have made so
Yeah,
much
it would've.
sense.
Yeah, it would have.
I didn't notice it. Mad just went to me, before they kicked off the game. Like, have you
Mm.
noticed they're both wearing white? He's definitely going to pull the ball
Yeah.
out. And I was fully. That would have made so much sense.
Well, anyway, you could say that the ending was nice because he ended up having a kid.
Well,
So he might have found true meaning aside from table tennis. But I was looking for that achievement in table tennis to wrap the movie up rather than personal life.
this is the one issue I have with it. He talks about to his mate about how she's always trying to hold him down.
Yeah.
This girl.
Yeah.
For the whole film, she's like, "You can't hold me down. You won't hold me down.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
you're trying to lie. I know this is it. This isn't my baby." And then he basically just gets sold on it, and all of a sudden now he believes her on everything, and he got sold on the lie. If it is a lie,
Well, it didn't seem
like
like
it
a
just
lie,
contradicted the whole thing of him saying,
It did.
"All she's ever
yeah.
trying to do is trap me. This is her just trying to trap me. That ain't me," and all this.
Yeah, but you could see it in his face when he realised he had that baby. That it, without getting too wet, I was disappointed with it. Anyway,
I really like the film though. Such a good film. In fact, that opening scene though, I bet you're glad I warned you about that.
it wasn't
Such
as
a
graphic as you said. It was.
What are you on
You
about?
warned me that there was a very graphic sperm penetrating a.
It would be
an egg
used
scene.
in a biology class.
It could be, yeah, but I actually saw it. It was over the credits at the start of the film, so I actually very much saw it as like a James Bond sort of intro, just sort of objects moving into one another. And anyway,
It was not like a
let's
James
talk
Bond
about-
intro.
let's talk about Gwyneth
Like, he
Paltrow.
falls. Oh my god, what a
Yeah,
lovely
Gwyneth
lady.
Paltrow. Yeah,
I knew that since Iron Man
Wow.
though. Like I know you
Uh,
watched it too, but
yeah.
yeah, she did a really good performance in it. Let alone.
Which, yeah, I can't say enough good things about that.
I find it mad if it is true, like the necklace stuff.
What necklace stuff?
Do you remember how she gave him a necklace
Yeah.
to try and keep him going to Japan and all?
Oh,
that?
whether that bit's actually true in the stuff.
Like I wonder if all that is
Yeah,
there a
good point.
mistress that owned this pen to the pen company and did the pen company guy? I don't think the spanking him was real.
Oh, Kevin O'Leary.
Yeah, he was I think he did really quite well
He
in
did,
the
yeah.
role. For a
But
guy-
that's kind of his role as well. Like, he's a big businessman.
that's just
anyway.
who he is. Yeah, he doesn't have to act too differently. He'll have been in those circles
Yeah.
where it's just everyone going
Yeah.
with a cigar in their hand.
Don't ever do that with me. Oh, it's so weird.
But yeah, I loved that. But the spanking bit I found a bit weird. I can't believe he did it. It just didn't seem consistent with the
Yeah, but it
character.
was to get on a private jet to fulfill
It
his
made
dreams.
it made
so.
sense, but it didn't follow his character. I was just surprised. And the bit with the going to this guy's house for a dog, the dog part of the thing wound me up. It was good. I get
It was
the
such a
story.
detour, wasn't it? From the
It felt
story?
like, but then the bit where they lost it and they'd gone to the ping pong hall, that was really cool.
Yeah.
The bowling alley with the ping pong table. That was a really good story. The characters, like, he's a great character as well. Tyler, the Creator's character.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was a really good addition.
Oh, that scene where they obviously robbed everyone.
yeah, that was
They
a great
staged
scene.
it. That
That'll
was
be
sick.
that
That was the
one that
best
goes-
scene of the movie, actually.
That'll go down in like how there's certain scenes in films that everyone remembers. I think
Yeah.
that'll be one of them.
And I don't know whether you want to talk about the Holocaust scene. He had a friend in the film who was in the
remember that.
concentration camps, and when he was exploring the surrounding areas of this concentration camp, whilst in the camp because he was
yeah.
Jewish, he broke off a piece of honey.
And they all
honey
licked him.
bark, yeah, from a tree.
I forgot about
And
that.
he smeared it all over his body and then
Yeah,
put his
that's
pajamas back over the top so the guards didn't see, obviously. And then when he was back in the showers,
They licked it.
they all licked it off his bare body.
It was grim. That actually,
Extremely
yeah.
sexual.
But you can believe it.
Yeah, because they're that desperate for nutrients and food.
And just sugar, like they won't have had any
But
energy.
it
Yeah,
was an awkward watch.
it was.
Went on for a bit too long, I thought.
the same thing as the sperm thing for me. I'm
Yeah.
terrified of getting a girl pregnant, so that just freaked me out.
Yeah.
The whole like how easy it looked to happen.
You should have seen it as a Bond credits like I did.
There wasn't even a name. It wasn't like
There
directed by.
was credits
No,
going
it
up. Yes, I
wasn't.
swear to God there was. Swear to God
No,
there was.
there wasn't.
Yes, there was. They put the actors' names throughout.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, it was a roll. It was rolling credits at the start of the film.
I'm telling you.
scene.
I'm telling you, they did.
You're mistaken.
I've watched
maybe
it more, I was just so
I've watched
amazed.
it more recently than you.
Fair play. Maybe I was just too bloody dumbstruck by what I was seeing.
That's
but-
why I'm doing the Bond comparison. Slap
Fair
an Adele
enough.
track over that, or a Sam Smith slow Sam Smith track,
Fair enough.
and
I
zone
thought.
out a little. Yes.
Zone out.
It's a Bond credit.
Anyway, see you later, fellas.
Good night.
As always.
It's been a work in progress.
So.
I got it that time. Is that
the first?